Hello, everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw March of Robots, Day 6. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, markers first and then Sharpie. So if you don't want to watch or sketch first. If you don't want to watch the sketch portion where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. All right, strange and wonderful. That's what I'm going for again. So I kind of like the idea, like I did last time, that it's almost like a space alien race that created these things, right? I like that idea. So in other words, I like that we don't understand why this is made or what it does. That kind of thing is just a creature, a robotic creature that has its own, I don't want to say agenda, but it has its own design specifically to do something that we're not sure of, you know? So I'm just doing a lot of strange shapes and then we're going to build off of that. But I mean, I kind of got an idea of what I want it to look like and why I want it to look like. In other words, it's almost going to be like a jellyfish. That's kind of what I'm going for, that we don't know what this is, why that's there, or you know what I mean? Just that kind of fun. And honestly, that's it. That's all I'm going to do for the sketch portion and get going with the Sharpie portion. So let's welcome all the skippers and get going. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but a pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've left myself enough to see where we're going to go, and I'm going to jump in with the pen. No, the fine point. And if you want to see more March of Robots, check out that playlist right there, or just check out the playlist in general because I do so many that I probably already did what you're looking for. So go check it out, see what you like, and don't forget to hit that bell. Hit the bell. Watch, hit it right now, and I'll make a special effect for you. Watch, do it. Click it. Bong. Okay. So I've sketched out what I want to do, and I just did enough to get me going because I know where I want to take this, and there's no reason to sketch out the tiny little details because this is what you're here for, the meat and the potatoes. So, like I always do, and I need to break this form, but we're going to do like these circular eyes, right? And I want to do a few. And I'm not too worried about whether they're perfect or not. I'm going to try. But it doesn't bother me if they're not, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and let's see, let's do the insides real fast because I like doing like everybody does. You know, the inside is the eye, the circle, and this is the outer casing, right? The outer ring that's holding it together. And I like playing with different widths of Sharpies. Ooh, look how thick that one looks right there. That was an accident, so let's do it over here too. Let's try to match it. So not quite as thin as those and almost as thick as that, but just to, you know, mix it up a little bit and say, well, that was planned. It wasn't, but you know, we're gonna do it like that anyway. Ooh, and let's do this again, just to try to break up the circles that I'm always putting in everything. But yeah, more alien, more strangeness, more who knows, right? Let's add the edges, and then I can add like the other ones going around. So I've got it almost like rings going around, right? So if the edge of it's gonna come up here like this, and this one's gonna come up here like this, we'll do more in a second. That means I'm gonna do more of these like that. So they're extended, they're not extended, but they're protruding. That's the word I'm looking for. But these you can't see because they're almost pointed right at you, you know? So that's why it looks like they're flat and then circular. You see the thickness of them, okay? And also I'm kind of breaking up the the silhouette by doing a little crazy thing like that. So yeah. Okay, let's do the bottom of the edge, and I guess I should try to do a smooth across, but maybe not. Let's mix it up. Let's do something different, like we're gonna do something like this. Because again, I'll talk about it. I like the idea that this is a strange and foreign, almost like alien creation. You know, we don't know what it's for. We don't know why it's here. We don't know who made it. But we know that it exists because it's right here in front of us. Right? Okay. Now we'll put the ending of it like this. And again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to add some kind of, I'm breaking up the monotony of what it normally has, right? I don't know, something like that. So, what about if we do, let's break up this into a few different sections, kind of like that. Don't know why. Again, just adding a little bit extra. But see, here's the thing. I'm gonna add like you'll see. You'll see. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna do. Should we do the top or the bottom? Let's do the bottom because I know where I'm gonna go with this. So I'm gonna do like the antenna legs. Something like this. And see how I'm breaking it up into this little portion? I'm gonna try to do that the entire way just to give it something different. And making it even bigger on the ends. Okay, so that's kind of the idea, and then let's do this. I'll just show it to you so you see what I'm talking about. Right? Something like that. Some kind of shape bending tentacle type kind of thing, you know? Okay, so that's kind of the idea for all of them. So I'm just gonna follow the same pattern. In, out, in, bigger. And I don't even know if it's the same number as that. I'm just gonna do that just to, you know, kind of come up with the shape. And I'm not even worried about if it's perfect. I know I'm just trying to repeat it all the way down. So let's do it all the way across, then I'll come back and add the detail. I'm just doing this just so I can keep my pattern and remember what I was doing, because I kind of sometimes forget. I'm an old man, and sometimes I come up with something and then I start getting excited about something else, and then old man kicks in and I see something shiny and ooh, and I go run over here and I want to draw this, I want to add this leg, and I want to, you know, and I forget something. Oof, that's the worst. Because I don't notice until I'm done, and then I realize, well, it's too late to go back in, isn't it, old man? Okay, so now just kind of close it off. And I kind of have an idea, kind of a pattern, but it's okay if it's not exactly the same. But here's the thing, every time I say that, I'm still going to try. I always say, yeah, I'm not worried about it, it doesn't bother me, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try to get it right. I'm just saying, I live my life that I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't. I'm not going to get mad and throw it away. I'm just going to work with what I got. You could be upset, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't be upset. Allow yourself that time to be upset. Give that to yourself, you know? Breathe. You know, your body has to breathe, and if it's got to be upset, if it's got to breathe hard, do it. Do what you got to do. But after you're done, after you're upset, if you allow yourself to have that time, just go with what you got. You know, it's not the end of the world. unless in case it is, you know. All right, so there's the pattern. That's the bottom of the legs of whatever this is. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I want to do like some kind of jellyfish type kind of feel to it. So I'm just gonna kind of do something like this. And I'm gonna draw right through my thing. I'm not worried about it. So maybe it's a skirt, maybe it's just that jellyfish pattern, you know, who knows? Like that, you know, just some kind of strange, like skirt, like floaty thing, like a jellyfish has, you know, and it makes no sense to us because we are not part of this strange society that created these, right? And that's why I've kind of drawn it through itself, because I want to say that, you know, it's I don't want to say invisible, but like a jellyfish, you know, it's got this strange otherworldly feel to it that we don't understand, right? And so who knows what that is? Maybe this doesn't work as a robot, but it's something different, and it's a way to get creative. That's how I look at it. Okay. All right. Okay, so now let's draw the top and think of some kind of strange pattern for the top of the head. So I'm gonna bring it in like this. Something like that. I'm gonna add a little bit of a bouffant, a little bit of strangeness, high strangeness. You know, just to try to make something different. That's all we're going for. And you know, maybe that doesn't work. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, meh, maybe that was a good idea, maybe it wasn't. Doesn't matter, because we tried something different. That's what counts. And maybe it'll work when I add color, you know? And I don't mean to be negative by saying, man, it doesn't work. Look, we're trying something, and we're just gonna keep going and see what we think of it. Because A, you can't say we're wrong, because we're just making this up. We're just drawing stuff, you know? But you can say I do or don't like something better. That's okay. You're more than welcome to say that. All right, for the center part, let's do some kind of, maybe something like what that was. We'll say that this is the center, some kind of weird piston thing. And it's got a long extended part like that, right? That's what that is. We're gonna say it's longer than it is taller, and that's why it looks like that. Okay? Maybe we'll add like a different layer around it like that. If you can add that. See, because apparently I couldn't. You know, even mine comes out wrong every now and then. But the thing is, we're getting creative. We're trying something different, and that's what's important. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just adding, like, what if it had this? What if it had that? And what if, you know, whoever made it, whoever designed it, had to have like this vent by these buttons so it doesn't catch on fire, you know? Ooh, and let's do this. Let's break it up into like another portion over here and another portion over here. And then we're gonna make ooh, I like I like the idea. We'll say this is a center button like this. I like the idea of graphics on your robot saying push this right here, you know? I did it on one of my other ones, and I really like the idea. I did it with color, but I think that's this one saying, you know, don't do this, add that. I'll do that part with color. So there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color and see what happens. That is March of Robots, Day 6.
So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.